Hey, everybody. I think the Costco bag should have Baby Ruth. I think Baby Ruth is a very underrated candy. I'm glad they added Butterfingers, though. And they do have less Almond Joys. They must have seen my video from Halloween. Okay, my name is Mark Henriksen. Welcome to Garage Math. Big Daddy D, Distributive Property, Part 3. Third part is going to be fantastic. I can't think of many movies where the third movie was any good. The top two by far. I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to think about Part 3 movies where the third movie was really good. Easily, Clubber Lang, Mr. T, Rocky 3. Fantastic movie. 4 was great. The Russian, Drago. 5 was terrible. And Return of the Jedi. I mean, come on. Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade. That was good. That was pretty good. Second one, Temple of Doom. Kind of weird. Jaws 3D, no. Halloween 3, no. Okay, here's what I need you to do. This is it today. This is going to be the shortest video I've had yet. This is a culmination of all our skills. If you get all 3 of these right, you are the smartest person alive. So what I need you to do is grab out a piece of paper, copy these down, write number 1, leave about 4 or 5 lines, number 2, and then number 3, hit pause. You work them all out and get an answer. And I'm going to work through these step by step. We're going to combine some like terms, and we're going to simplify the expressions, and we're going to call it a day for distributive property, and we're going to get back to some other stuff. Okay, so we haven't had double distributive property. So what I like to do when I teach this is I like to circle the numbers that are being distributed. Sometimes it gets a little confusing because I know for this problem in particular, a lot of people will go 9 minus 2, and then they're going to get 7, and then they're going to distribute. But order of operations says we need to multiply first. Okay. All right, let's just get this party started. It's halftime. The Kings Warriors. It's like a 3-5 point game, 3 or 5. No Curry, no Jimmy Butler, no Draymond Green, no Levine, no Sabonis. It's just a bunch of dudes running up and down the court, and it's pretty evenly matched. Okay, I'm just glad I didn't pay a lot of money to go to that game. Yikes. 5 times -3 is -15. Bring down the y. 5 times -1 is -5. Once you've distributed, you don't need the parentheses. Now we're going to go again. If a negative is touching, that means -1. -1 times 6 is -6. -1 times -5y is +5y. Now, I did a 20-minute combining like term expression video. Knock yourselves out. But what we did was we made it all pretty, and we had terms that are the same. We put them in colors because that helped us combine like terms, okay? So with that being said, let's just finish it up. All right, -15y plus 5y. So -15 plus 5 is -10y. -5 minus 6 is -11. Okay, so you might have been pretty good with the distributive property, but I told you we stepped it up. So now you have to know how to add and subtract and multiply, divide negative, positive numbers. Okay, which I'm going to go ahead and do some videos on those pretty soon. All right, now this 9 is not being distributed. This -10, nothing's happening. So just get in the habit of just bringing stuff down that doesn't get to play yet. All right, -2 times 4x is -8x. -2 times +5 is -10. Okay, so then we already brought down all that other stuff. So now we just have to sort of, ooh, this is kind of fun. We have a 9, a -10, a -10, and a -8x, which, no friend. all by himself, okay? So now the colors kind of help us out. The green's got to be together since there's only one blue. We're going to go ahead and bring down the negative 8x, negative 8x, and then we're just going to kind of go in order, all right? 9 minus 10 is negative 1. Negative 1 minus 10 is negative 11. And if that's where you keep getting messed up, that's okay. We're going to get you caught up in that. And if you're like in 3rd grade or 4th grade or 5th grade, 6th grade, and you haven't quite figured that out yet, it's really important that you sort of understand how to add and subtract negative positive numbers. I'm sure there's a lot of really good videos out there, or you can ask a friend or whatever, but I'm going to put one out eventually. All right, let's finish. Negative 1 times 5y. Anytime you multiply by negative 1, you just switch the sign. Positive 5y becomes negative 5y. Negative 6 becomes positive 6. Plus, now 4 times 3 is positive 12. 4 times 5y is 20y. Okay, let's just go ahead and keep making it look pretty. If you don't need it to look pretty, you know how to combine like terms without making it look like reading rainbow, that's okay. Then just don't worry about it. But since I have these different colors in my pocket, I just thought I would just go for it, okay? All right, final answer, final answer. Let me get red. Here we go. Let's do the y's first. Negative 5 plus 20, that's 15. So we have 15y, beep, beep. Negative 6 plus 12 is 18, okay? Now, the next step to this would be to give the variable a value and evaluate and a plug-in, and then you can actually get a number. That's coming, okay? But right now, if you have watched part 1, part 2, then you should be the king and queen of Big Daddy D distributed property, okay? All right, that's all I have. I'm gonna go ahead and watch the second half of this game, and whoever you're rooting for, I hope they win. Peace.